Good evening and welcome, race fans. Tonight, Maximum Velocity Racing here takes to Texas, and I believe this is going to be a great race out here, but these guys are having some issues with the track here tonight. They're saying that it's going to be one that you will need to save those tires on, no doubt. As we all know, that's probably pretty much about the way it is with all the tracks out here, but these guys are ready, though. Qualifying times for the other room have been factored in. Everybody has joined the server, and we will be a little less than 6 minutes away from qualifying. So thanks for joining us here tonight. We appreciate it. And stay with us. Don't go nowhere. Qualifying about to begin here in less than 6 minutes. All right, folks, that wraps up practice. On to qualifying here. We're going to step away real quick to play our national anthem, and we will be right back.
Guys. And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Okay, we're back. Scott joining us in the booth here. Welcome, Scott.
Hey, Rudy, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good, doing good. Can you?
Right on. I just made it.
Do you have the points available that we could run down through the points or not?
Yeah, give me just 1 second. Let me pop. I was just pulling everything up when you popped in here.
Yes, sir.
Yep, after 6 races, it looks like Justin Mike comes in tonight with a 25-point lead over Scott Sanderson. Sanderson's actually up 4 spots from last week, up to 2nd. Andrew Fash is also up 4 spots to 3rd. Matt Bontepe up 3 to 4th. And he's actually tied with Nathan Silvio, who moved up 6 spots after last week's race. Back there in 6th, Keegan Leahy. Johnny Smith is 7th. Travis Browder fell 6 spots last week when he missed the race. Everett Lane's in 9th, and Hot Rod, Tommy Lee rounding out the top 10.
Very good, very good.
Tommy's 69 points back to give you an idea how far back this is.
And that's really not that far if you think about it. That's just a couple of races, but I know he's missed a couple here and there, so...
Actually, he hadn't missed any. He's been here for all 6 of them.
Well, he's
Travis Browder's the only one in the top 10 that's missed a race.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry, Andrew Fash also missed one. So Fash up in 3rd and Browder in 8th. They have 5 races to everybody else's 6. If I'm not mistaken, there is a drop week or 2 in this league. So ultimately, all those drop weeks will go into effect at the end of the season, and it'll shake the points way up.
Exactly, yeah. Well, I was getting reports from the drivers. They say that, boy, after just a couple of laps, the tires are pretty gone. I don't know what the deal is, whether the track is hot or what's going on, but they are struggling right now.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Sounds like Texas.
Right now, we only have 15 qualifiers. It's going to be a pretty good-sized field here tonight. I believe upwards of about 30 drivers. 32. Well, Johnny Smith, I believe, is actually not driving. I think he is admin in there.
Yeah, he's up in the admin tower.
Yeah. So Keegan Leahy in the lead right now. Tommy Lee 2nd. And Andrew Fayash 3rd. Now, I do know Tommy Lee's kind of mixed in with some... those guys have some history right there between them top 3. Hopefully that's not going to bleed over to this week. I don't think it will, but...
Hey, you never know in racing, right?
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about racing. You just never know when somebody's going to lose their damn mind. Kind of like last night, huh?
Yeah. Justin Michael coming in 5th, Matt Bontempi 6th, and that looks like that's going to wrap up qualifying, folks. So we're going to get them over here to the grid. Alrighty.
Well, let's do it, buddy. I'm ready to call a race here tonight. I barely made it here on time, but let's do this.
All right. Keegan Leahy in first place with a 29.542. Congratulations to him. Tommy Lee starting second. Andrew Fayash third in third. Marcus Lambert starting fourth. Justin Michael fifth. Matt Bontempi starting sixth. Scott Sanderson seventh. Craig Hawkins eighth. David Bashon in ninth. Chad Oxendine in 10th. Scott?
Well, Rudy, that's your first one here. It's comes with a heavy heart. We all know about Ryan Sadusky at this point, and we're all thinking about the Sadusky family. His dad, I can't even imagine how his dad is in this race tonight, but Don Sadusky is starting 11th. Andrew Schulte starts 12th. Justin Barry 13th. Nathan Sylvia starts 14th. Vincent Dispro starts 15th. Dejon Chandler 16th. The last of the guys to take time tonight, Wally Turnheimer. He'll start back to 17th. Wally won last night's IndyCar race, so Wally's on a roll tonight coming into tonight's race. Bobby O'Neill starts 18th. Nathan Miller 19th. And old T-Bro, Travis Browder starts 20th.
All right. Greg Mall in 21st. Brian Timbrell in 22nd. Randy Fayash in 23rd. George Hendricks 24th. Johnny Smith, I believe, is the admin in there. Demetrius Drelos in 26th. Kerry Cleaver starting 27th. Robert Riley 28th. Matt Burkhart 29th. Tyler Chalk in 30th. Got
Samuel Given will start 31st. And old dead last riding shotgun, Chris Voiles.
all right.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, how heavy Don's heart is being in this race. And can only imagine what's going through his head right now.
Yeah, well, this, just to let you know, the league has dedicated this race to Ryan Sadusky, even though it was sponsored by Robert Riley.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, I know, but the fans didn't.
Oh, I figured you would have already touched on that.
Oh, no. Anyhow, as I was saying, the Robert Riley sponsored this race, but it is dedicated to Ryan Sadusky, so that's pretty admirable of the league to do that. That's pretty cool.
People just need to stop dying.
I'm telling you, man, we've been filled with nothing but all kinds of issues around the iRacing community as of late. And this is, it's with heavy heart that you even have to say things like that. I guess we're here every day with each other and race in different rooms and different leagues. And when one of us falls, boy, I'll tell you what, it really saddens the whole community. All right, we are about to get going here.
Get us going, Rudy.
10-4.
In honor of Ryan Sadusky.
Yes, sir.
R.I.P., Ryan.
All right, pace cars in. Keegan on the throttle already, and the green flag is out.
Tommy smoked them tires bad. He didn't get a good start at all. Almost got run over from behind. 92 up near the wall already. Brings her back down, settles her down.
Yep, and he goes back to the 6th place. I believe he did lose one position as Justin Michael did get around him, goes into 5th. Tommy Lee lost a lot of positions there.
Here comes Donald Sadusky. We're speaking about Sadusky, and Sadusky already on the move.
Yes, sir.
Started 11th up to 10th place.
And these guys are going to have to take it pretty easy on these tires because the fall off is pretty massive on these tires. Everybody was saying, boy, tires are going to be a premium here tonight's race. And we're going to have to see who can take care of them. Donald Sadusky goes into 9th.
Only a select few of guys that can really manage their tires. Usually everybody else abuses them pretty bad.
Keegan Leahy did lead the first 2 laps, so congratulations to him for grabbing that bonus point for leading the lap right out of the gate.
Oh, we got one bouncing off the wall right there in front of the 25 of Donald Sadusky.
I seen that.
That's a 70. Yeah, 70 bouncing off the wall.
Yeah, David Bichon. And it looks like Donald Sadusky will pass him on the outside.
He's trying. They're eating up tires the longer they race side by side, though. Don wants to get that pass done as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir. Well, here comes David Bichon back on the inside.
Yeah, he ain't giving it up any, is he?
The gunbroker.com truck not giving it up.
Caution, we got a wreck back right behind him, Rudy.
Oh. Let's go back and check it out. Oh, boy, guys separating everywhere. Let's go see what happened here. I think I'm back too far, but happened up in front of these guys.
DeJuan Chandler. Looks like Chandler got into the 0-1. Looks like he might have got some of that wall and then wound up taking out the 0-1. And looks like just 1 or 2 people got a little bit of it. Ooh.
Oh, I'm looking at it here. It looks like Greg Mall comes off of the turn, and I'm thinking he might not have. He was really. Oh, no, you are right. You are right, because DeJuan Chandler.
Yeah.
He just.
Yeah, he didn't get in the wall either. He just turned.
Yeah.
He just hooked him. That was weird. It was like he was trying to get behind him and just timed it wrong.
Yeah, something happened there. Just a miss.
And if you keep watching, a couple guys ran the 31 over after he was spun out.
Yeah, I'm right on him here. Oh. Oh.
There was one guy at the very end, yeah.
Yeah. We're seeing a few of them here.
They got to reset at least, so these guys will be able to use their reset and get it fixed and back out there. Nobody's going to be out of the race yet.
All right, well, they are back up and going again, but the leader's staying out. And we got quite a few of them on pit road, though, from 8th on back. Tommy Lee on back. These guys are in pit road.
Well, tires are going to be a premium. I imagine we'll see guys like Tommy Lee come down to get tires for every caution. That puts Keegan Leahy up there in the lead. You got to get an interview in, or we're going to wait till the next one, buddy?
We'll wait till the next one.
All right, I'm sure we'll have a few.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a little early to ask guys how their truck's feeling, or, especially when you got, 7 guys that stayed out. Andrew Fayash, Matt Bontempi, Scott Sanderson, Donald Sadusky stays out, Travis Browder, and Robert Riley. The guys that stayed out there did not.
Old T-Brizzle.
Yep, T-Brizzle. Well, a long ways to go, 167 laps. That's a long ways. And I'm just kind of curious as to how many guys are going to hang on to it for that 167 laps and keep them all 4 fenders square on that thing and be able to bring it home tonight.
Well, somebody's going to. Somebody's going to get lucky tonight. We should get the one to go this time by. Lights should go out. Racing an old Tejas tonight. And the lights do go out. And Well, we'll line them up side by side. Next time by, we're going to go racing again here in Texas.
Well, only one shout out tonight. Brian Timbrell said his mom would be tuning in tonight. So, hello, Mrs. Timbrell. Hopefully you enjoy the show. Thanks for tuning in and watching with us here tonight.
I'd like to send out a shout out to my mom as well. Hi, Mom. I hope you're enjoying the race, and I love you very much. Anyone else I know that might be tuning in? Glad you could join the race tonight, and hope you enjoy the show. Rudy and I will do our best to not to bore you.
And just as I was saying that, Scott, well, as you were saying that, I just happened to look at chat, and Mrs. Timbrell is in chat. So and she give us a shout out. So shout out right.
Hi, Mrs. Timbrell.
That's pretty cool.
Well, get us going again, Rudy.
All right, we'll do it. All right, pace car's in, and Keegan Leahy right on the throttle. This time it was a little bit better of a takeoff there. Tommy Lee wasn't up there holding him up because he spun the tires.
Holding him up, that's good. He'll like that.
Oh,
he'd have a couple choice words for you if he heard that.
I'll bet you he's going to say it here in just about a minute because he's listening to the broadcast. So.
Oh, I'm sure he's yeah.
Robert Riley had a minute there, and it looks like Tommy Lee will take advantage of that situation and get by Robert Riley. Now, next up would be Chad Oxendine looking for a way to get around Robert. Guy's racing it up pretty hard. Craig Hawkins coming into the picture as he gets a run on Nathan Sylvia.
Bob just kind of stuck there in the middle, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on them older tires.
3 wide. Oop, no, Sylvia thought better of that. Sylvia flirted with it for just a second. Looked like he was going to go to that outside. Yeah, Bob's going to get hung out here.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't have been wise. This track reminds me a lot of Charlotte. It's just not 3 wide friendly. You can do it on the straightaways and stuff, but you know, I don't know. Going into the turns, it is a little bit wider. It feels to me than like Charlotte. It feels it. I mean, when you're out there on the track, it just feels like there's a lot more room out there, you know. And I know it's probably just a mental thing. Nobody ever said I wasn't mental. Vincent
I think we're all a little mental in our own ways.
Vincent Disbrow in 13th. And he's looking to get by Robert Riley.
And not too far behind him, back here, we were talking about Brian Timbrell and just checking in on him. He's back here in 16th place right now. And he is under fire by 3 different guys.
Oh, yeah. And brand new paint job on Brian's truck tonight. If you'll notice there, Scott. Pretty cool looking paint job on that truck.
Yeah, I like that.
The black and red and gold. And he said it's an anniversary truck, NASCAR anniversary.
Ooh. It's getting racy back here with these guys.
I see that.
There's Bashan. Bashan's going to make the move.
Lord.
He's going to get by.
Look at this. Tyler Chalk getting by.
All 3 of them going to go on by.
Oh, yeah. Demetrius Drelos. So Brian Timbrell going to go quickly back to 19th there, all in 1 lap.
If I know Timbrell, though, he's just out there saving them tires right now. Him and Brian Pager are notorious for doing that.
Yes, sir.
Saving tires.
Well, look at this front
We
5.
got a caution. Ooh, 99. He's spun out on the backstretch.
Oh, yes, he did. Disbrow. Well, let's go see what happened to him here.
It's like he just got loose coming out of the corner and did a great job. Man, I don't know how Bob Riley, you might want to go on board with Bob Riley to watch that one because, man, what a hell of a job Bob did not to get collected in that. Wow.
Well, let's
Bob had to check his shorts after that one.
Let me
might want to get him a nap.
Let me ride along with Robert here and see what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I see he's right in front of Robert. And
Single car spin, yeah.
Robert trying to steer. He didn't even know which way he was going to go here.
Nope.
Oh boy, good choice. He made it. He went left instead of right, and because that would have been bad. Oh, good driving by Robert.
Then Bob would have had a few choice words.
Yes, sir. Because he wouldn't want to have been taken out that early in the race. Well, I'm kind of looking for the leaders to come to pit road now. These guys, they have been out here long enough. 15 laps on them tires. Yeah, they are going to come to pit road. Looks like Marcus Lambert will stay out just to lead a lap, probably. Everybody does come to pit road. Yep.
Well, interview time.
Yes, sir.
I say the very first interview should be Tommy Lee.
Oh, brother. Okay. Yeah, it might be good to catch him before he does get wrecked or something.
Yeah. I'll let you interview him this time. I interviewed him last time.
All right. Well, if I can find him here, let me see if I can find him. Tommy Lee, you got a copy?
What's up, Rudy?
Hey, 6th place here, buddy. How bad is it out there tonight? I've been hearing lots of reports of the tires being wearing out very quickly.
Yeah, tires are key. The front tires, the camber is way screwed up in them. You've got between an 8 and 15 degree difference in the inside of the tire to the outside of the tire. So, I mean, it's really eating the tires up out here. So that's definitely going to be the key to all this, is taking care of tires, pitting every time you can. I don't think that 2 is going to be the answer at all tonight. But, I mean, you never know. You get down close to the end of the race, something might happen, and it might need that track position a little bit. But
well, we've seen, it seems like turn 2 is the most treacherous turn, and it always is here at Texas. But does it seem like it's a little tighter in 2 than it is in 4?
Yeah, definitely. With the way the track's made and everything, of course, anybody that's raced them knows about it. The exit of turn 2 and the entry to turn 3 are the tightest turns on the track, just because of the way the track's made. So you're having to put so much wheel in it to keep it from hitting the wall that a lot of times it breaks the rear end of the truck loose coming out of 2 or going into 3, because you're having to crank so much wheel in it at one time to get it to turn in. So it's really going to be make sure you keep your eyes open, pay attention, and take care of the tires kind of night, and hopefully we can bring this POWMIA Chevrolet home in the winner circle.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to wish you good luck, Tommy, and hopefully you can get it up there and have a better week than you've had, in the last couple of weeks. So good luck out there.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, Hot Rod.
Oh, sorry, I drug him out before you said that.
That's all right. That's exactly why I wanted you to bring him up here. Just for that analysis I knew that he would give you.
Yep, he's pretty good about race analysis.
Yeah, he is.
That's and he gives you the straight skinny on it too.
And I knew this early in the race it'd be good to talk to him, because that's what you get from him. So that was why I wanted you to interview him, just so we could kind of I didn't get a chance to go out there and get a feel for it, to really kind of have an understanding for it. So there you go, folks.
I kind of thought there'd be a full field here tonight, which I think Kerry was thinking that too. And that's why, I said join.
A lot of people don't like Texas.
Yeah, it is a difficult track. It's you just heard what Tommy said.
Usually a one groove track.
It's difficult with the tightness in the turns like that. The lights are out. We're ready to go green flag racing here, folks. Once again, we'll get them going here.
It means that's my turn, huh?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Because I did the first 2.
Faux show. Well, Marcus Lambert's going to be your leader as we get restarted here. Matt Bontempi on the outside. Payash back there in row 2 with Keegan Leahy. And then Hot Rod and Justin Michael.
And we only have one person a lap down, DeJuan Chandler.
Plenty of time to get his lap back.
Oh, yeah.
He had to use his reset, too, so that was from that crash he was involved in. Pace car is off. Lambert waits till the green comes out. And we're racing again here in Texas. Good start for Lambert. He kind of stacked up the field there by waiting for the green to come on. I think everybody anticipated him to go, and he didn't go.
Bayash now on the inside.
Good restart for him.
Matt Bontempi. And here
comes Leahy.
Yep, he's coming back.
Hot Rod right behind him. Up to 5th place now. Here comes Tommy Lee, being pushed by Donald Sadusky, basically, for trying to get by to the 92 of Matt Pontepe.
Yeah, he cut it right down after coming out of the turn like that.
I had a feeling we'd eventually hear from Sadusky, especially in this race.
Yeah, he was up there in the top 5.
Making the move. Sorry, Rude, didn't mean to cut you off. Andrew Fayash making the move for the lead, side by side as they come across the stripe into 1.
And
Fayash is your new leader.
He's going to grab it.
Tommy Lee still back and battling for 4th place. Oh, we got a wreck right behind him. Oh. Justin Michaels in the wall. No caution. No caution.
I see Donald Sadusky. I'm trying to catch up with him here.
Yeah, he was in it too.
He got the worst
Tough break
end of
for
that.
Don. Yeah.
Well, maybe this will be our opportunity to get a word in with Donald if he's... well, he probably has a reset, so he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I seen Donald did catch the white line right there, and he's the one that got out of shape right in front of Justin Michael. And Justin had absolutely nowhere to go, and that's how Justin Michael got involved in it. But he actually finished helping Donald Sadusky into the wall right there. Now, I don't think it's a whole lot of damage on Donald's truck, but I think it's going to be a reset warrant right there.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah. So, all right, back up here. These guys are getting caught up.
Fayash just kind of broke away now.
Oh, there was no caution on that.
No, no caution.
Wow,
no
okay.
Caution. They were down out of the racing line, yeah. We're still green, Rudy.
My bad. I thought there was a caution on that. Here I was taking my time.
No, you're good, man. You're cool. You got to show that replay.
Yeah, I didn't even look at it.
Unfortunately, it was Donald Sadusky that was involved in it. That's a shame.
Yeah, he's still on the track, though.
Yep, still plenty of time.
Yeah. Oh, looks like he...
Oh, we got one on the wall. There goes Marcus Lambert. Saved it, though. Hit it hard.
His engine might have just let go here, Scott. I think he's coming to pit road. Something happened there. I seen a puff of smoke, and it looked like...
Yeah, there you go.
So he may be able to... Oh, we got a slider, too. David Bashan just come right in through pit road there and slammed into him.
Oh, wow.
Man, let's go back and take a look at that one now, because that did bring out the caution. All right, coming out of... just a tap there. It looks like he may have got into the side of the number 96 or Marcus Lambert. And boy, that just sent him right down pit road and into the 25 of Donald Sadusky. Whoa.
Wow. Man, when it rains, it pours for Don, huh?
You want to talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time. That was like perfect timing, you know?
And he couldn't see it coming. That's what the crap thing is about. He had no idea that was happening behind him.
Nope.
Wow.
All right.
Well, he hasn't disconnected. He's still in here. So he's throwing right now, but he hasn't thrown in the old towel yet.
Well, if he can use that reset, I think he'll be all right. But
something tells me he's going to be resilient in this one.
Well, I don't look for a whole lot of people to come to pit road, so who do you want to talk to?
Well, David Bashan just disconnected, so we can't talk to him.
Nope. Who do you want to talk to?
How about Nathan Sylvia? Let's talk to Nathan Sylvia.
Let me find him.
You move him in here? I'll interview him.
Yeah, let me find him. There he is. All right.
Nathan Sylvia, this is Scott Brinson up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
How you doing out there tonight, Nathan?
Doing well. It's really fun trying to get used to the track. I've only had like 19 practice laps.
Yeah, what do you think so far?
It's good. I mean, I raced here before, but I'm just trying to see what lanes work and don't work.
I was just wondering that myself. Is it a one-groove track tonight, or is it a two-groove track?
Well, I'm not sure because some people are taking it easy, so I'm trying a middle, and the middle is working out pretty well. But I'm pretty sure it's just the bottom is going to be the fastest way around.
So what's the plan? You just going to save your tires and conserve for quite a while, because we still got a long way to go.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep myself in the top 10.
Right on. And you still got the all-important reset, right?
Yes.
It's like money in the bank, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck the rest of the way, Nathan.
Thank you, Scott.
I don't know about you, Rudy, but I sense some confidence there from old Nathan. You there, Rudy?
Yeah, I'm tuning in on chat here to see what's going on there. Your mom is actually on there chatting away with them. So,
Oh, right on. Hey, Mom.
well, we got a brand new leader, Robert Riley, stays out
I'm just
and collects a bonus point.
I'm just glad to hear she's not at the office right now, man. It's tax season, man. I'd call her at 9 o'clock at night. She'd just be leaving the office.
Well, yeah.
She's crazy like that. She's an iron woman.
Hey, you got to make the money while you can, you know.
It's tax season. That's just the
Yeah.
life of an accountant. She's got it made outside of tax season. She pretty much does what she wants outside of tax season. If she wants to take off to Indiana for 10 days, hey, her boss tells her to go.
Well, that's pretty cool. Wow, where do you get a
Yeah,
job like
she's
that?
Yeah, she's got it made in that sense, but boy, she pays for it in tax season. She'll tell you when it's all said and done, it basically balances itself out. They were actually trying to hire some people in November, and they couldn't get anybody to apply. And they're, a pretty reputable CPA firm, and nobody was applying. That's because nobody wanted to be there for tax season.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Well-
nobody wants to go through that.
Well, Robert Riley in the MaxSpeedTV 2 truck is going to stay out, and hopefully he can. Hopefully he's going to get a good start on this, Scott, because we've seen a lot of people have troubles with restarts on older tires. You spin them tires once, and boy, that collects the whole field. Hopefully that does not happen to Robert. So far, knock on wood, he's been having a good night. Yeah, the only one that has left the server then is David Bashan, and we got Donald Sadusky back out on the track now, but he is 3 laps
There you are.
down. So
You faded out there for a minute. We lost you for a minute, or at least I did. I didn't hear you for a minute.
Huh.
That's weird. I don't know if it's going to come on the broadcast like that, but I didn't hear you for just a minute.
Might be TeamSpeak acting up.
Could be. It was acting up last night.
Yeah. All
But
right.
you know, old Bob, he's a gambler, man, so we'll see what happens here. He's throwing the dice.
Well, here we go. About to get him going.
Let's hope it doesn't. And he'll get that joke.
Well, you see, you faded out there.
Yeah, something's going on with TeamSpeak.
All right, here we go. Pace car in and Robert Riley on the throttle right away. Doesn't waste a second. Keegan Leahy will pass up Matt Bontempi. Andrew Fayash coming right along with him.
That was a good restart, but Bob's feeling them tires already. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, he's taking it up high. He knows these guys are going to be faster than him, so he's giving them the whole outside or the inside
Ooh.
groove.
Not necessarily. Look at that move.
Yeah.
Wow, he's racing with him now. He ain't giving him anything. Look at
That's
that.
right.
I like it. Yeah, take it to him, Bob.
Yeah.
Old Thunderfoot, man. I like it.
Yeah, we can't say Thunder Feet. Oh, that was sick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was mean.
That was mean.
Bad enough we call him Thunderfoot.
Yeah. Tommy Lee now gets by Robert Riley. He goes into
Them
third
new
place.
tires, man.
Yep.
And he's going to get steamrolled here. Look, everybody's starting to pull down and get by him here. It's just them tires. That's the difference in just a few laps on the
Whoa!
tires.
Chad Oxendine had a minute there. Caught the white line. Sorry about that.
That's a pulse checker.
Ooh, man, yes. Matt Bontempi got back around him. Now Scott Sanderson in the picture. Justin Michael and Nathan Sylvia back in it. He's did get up to the 9th place already since that restart. And Nathan Miller taking a move on the inside of Craig Hawkins to break the top 10 for the first time today. Well, what do you think, Scott? I think it's about time to crank it up. What do you think?
Sure, let's do it. I'm always ready for that.
I don't know. Maybe I cranked it up a little too high for some people, but that is awesome.
That's racing.
Yes, sir.
No such thing as cranking it up too high, Rudy. If it's too loud, you're too old.
No, actually, when
That's
when
the
you get
truth of it.
when you get older, see it. You got to have it turned up just so you can hear
Yeah,
it.
right. I remember going to my grandma Brinson's house. Man, you could hear the TV out in the driveway.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, Keegan now still hanging on to the lead right now, but he's got Andrew Fayash on his tail. On lap 36 out of 167 here, folks. So lots of racing to go. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We appreciate it. These guys appreciate it especially. Always like to have people tuning in to watch him race and getting new fans.
We definitely appreciate you tuning in tonight as we're remembering one of our fellow iRacers and friends here, Ryan Sadusky, as he unfortunately passed away on Tuesday.
Unexpectedly, too.
Yep. Very young. Way too young.
Scott, go ahead. I got to step away for just 1 second.
10-4, buddy. And we're getting reports of a wreck in 3. I think they saved it. We are still green. Keegan Leahy starting to feel the picture from Andrew Fayash. Fayash looking to make that move now. Rudy, you might want to mute your mic, buddy. There we go. And the two leaders still up here doing battle. They're with about 0.2 of a second of each other. Fayash still running second. Just kind of giving everybody a chance to enjoy the race there. Got Matt Bontempi back here in third place. Tommy Lee runs fourth. They got about a second and a half lead over fifth place Justin Michael. Scott Sanderson's in sixth. Chad Oxendine seventh. Nathan Sylvia, we talked to him on that last caution. He's up to eighth. Nathan Miller ninth, and Greg Mall rounds out your current top 10.
And Greg Mall looking to the inside of Nathan Miller for that position, and he's going to take it. So we're starting to see some racing going on around the track here, Scott. So the guys managing their
there's
tires.
A lot of battles.
Now, Nathan Miller, I always say this every time I see Nathan in a race. Nathan is the master at saving tires, but if you got a setup like this here that's just chewing these tires up, it really isn't going to matter how much you save them.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bob Riley's definitely not saving his tires back here. Now he may get run over from behind if he's not careful here. Austin Hawkins coming up on him. Bob was giving pressure to the 19, but he felt them tires, and them tires are just gone.
Yeah, he was on pit road quite a long time ago, so he stayed out there to collect that bonus point, and he's got more guys closing up on him. Andrew Schulte back here. Old T-Bro. T-Bro in 15.
Speaking of T's, that's Tyrannosaurus Rex tires that Bob's got on his truck right now, and he needs to make a pit stop soon. Ooh, and there it is. It's coming. We got somebody banging into the wall.
Yep.
We got another one. Nathan Sylvia blowing up down the front stretch. He was obviously in it.
Let's go back and take a look at this, because, man, that looked pretty brutal.
Well, the good news is he can get them dinosaur tires off there.
Right there, Greg Mall Oh boy, let's go back and take a look here and see what happened to Greg Mall.
Looks like Nathan Sylvia got loose coming out of 4, went down and clipped him, and then that was on from there. The 2, it looks like he got caught up in it too, but I don't think Nathan Miller got too much damage from that. I think he just got caught up in it because he was trying to avoid it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I think Nathan will be all right, though. He'll have minimal damage if he has any damage at all. I don't think he hit him, did he?
No. I'm looking at it again here just to make sure. Yeah, he kind of ghosted. Well, he did kind of hit the back right-hand corner of him and then kind of ghosted through him, but he did get into the wall, so Nathan Sylvia will have damage.
Oh, yeah, Sylvia definitely will. I was wondering about Nathan Miller. The 2.
So, all right, well, back up here live.
Yeah, Sylvia will have to use his reset. He was blown up.
They are coming to pit road.
Yeah, they are.
Tires are a premium is what we've been hearing all night long, so every chance these guys get, they definitely want to come to pit road.
Ooh, the 83 overslid his box and had to back up. We'll see if that costs him the lead coming off the pits. I think it will. Yep, Marcus Lambert's going to get out first. And it looks like, who's that behind him? Bobby O'Neill?
Let's see, Nathan Sylvia stayed out. Did he stay out?
I don't know why he would. He was blown up. That can't be right.
Oh, no, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, but it's showing him as, well, no, now it's showing Marcus Lambert as the leader. Nathan Sylvia would be second.
Sylvia's fixed. Nah, they're letting Bobby O'Neill go up there. Sylvia's dropping back.
Okay. Something was up there.
I think Nathan might have pitted on a closed pit.
That could be.
I think he pitted when he blew up. He pitted immediately.
Yep.
Came in before these guys. That's the only thing that could have happened there.
Yeah.
And I guess Robert O'Neill didn't make his pit stop because Bobby's coming back down. Because he just drove through the pits before. He almost overslid his box. Wow. Who are we going to interview this time, Rudy? Your turn, buddy.
Trying to figure out what the heck is going on here, but well, how about we talk to Chris Voiles? We never really talked to him that much. I'm going to drag him and talk to him.
Old Voiles.
Yeah. Chris Voiles, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, go ahead.
Hey, brother, how's it going out there? How slick is the track tonight?
You get a few laps on these tires, man. It gets pretty slick. You got to be careful out of 2, and plus you got to watch out for everybody else too.
I agree. Well, that's what we were hearing. Everybody's been complaining about the tire fall off being so quick. And we were talking about here earlier with Tommy Lee. He was saying the setup was kind of messed up a little bit, making that tire wear really fast. But is that going to be an issue for you to get closer to the front, Chris?
If I push it too hard, Rudy, yes, it will. But we're just riding back here. We're biding our time and letting the tire fall off happen to everybody else, and pass them one at a time.
Well, that's not a bad strategy, brother. I'm telling you. Just be there at the end, and that's what your goal is tonight. Then, correct?
That's correct. Try to be around at the end.
There you go. All right, brother. Well, you're getting ready to go back green here, so I'll let you get back at it. Good luck.
Thank you, Rudy.
Well, Rudy, before we get going here again, I got a friend of mine who's tuning in watching this off Facebook, and I just want to say hi to Daisy. Miss Brenda. Hope you're enjoying the race, Brenda.
On Facebook?
I've known her since... Yeah, she saw my post on Facebook. I've known her since 2nd grade, Rudy. Just wanted to get a shout out in there. I don't do them very often, you know that.
Yes, sir. But that's cool that she's tuning in on Facebook. Wow.
Yeah, I made a post on Facebook, and she saw it on there. And she tunes in every once in a while, checks out our races.
All right. Well, pace car
Old friend.
heads in, and Keegan Leahy back in the lead. Andrew Fayash in second. Matt Bontempi third. And look at Tommy Lee just putting the old chrome horn right to Matt Bontempi there, pushing him down the front stretch into turn one.
Yeah, he was.
Justin Michael in sixth. And old Robert Ratley back up into the top 10 here, and he's making his move on the inside of Justin Berry.
And he's got 4 Mr. Feelgoods instead of them old Tyrannosaurus Rex tires.
Yeah, he was actually holding his own pretty good there, though, earlier with them older tires. He wasn't doing half bad.
Yeah, but he's doing a whole lot better now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably feeling a whole lot better, too. He still can't get up into the groove here, but hopefully coming out of turn 4, he will have this pass complete as Justin Berry stays way high, and it looks like
There
Robert
you go.
Riley will complete that pass, so good job. All right, let's go back in the field here, Wade. Wally Turheimer, haven't talked about him all night. I see a little damage on the front of that truck, but the Carl's Jr. Hardy's truck doing really well.
Oh, Carl's Jr.
Yeah, shout out to his sponsor here.
I like to give him a hard time all the time. I just had me some McDonald's.
Oh, that's what my son
He's
just.
corporate. He works corporate for them. So I just like to bust him. Give him a hard time about it.
Yep. And my son just told me he stopped at McDonald's, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't eat that crap.
Eat one of them pink.
I eat McDonald's like once a year, maybe.
One of them pink slime hamburgers. Ugh. Tyler
You know,
Chalk. Go ahead.
There's been a lot of people that have documented this, that their fries, if you put them in a jar, they never dissolve. But boy, they're so good.
I know they are good. They are probably the best
They're
fries.
so good.
They're
They're probably the worst thing on the planet you could eat.
Yeah, they're probably potatoes that never seen dirt.
Yeah, genetic. Loaded with all kinds of God knows what.
Oh, yeah. Samuel Gibbon back here, 19th place. Got around Robert O'Neill. Now Robert taking a look on the inside and making... Oh, that ain't Robert O'Neill. I'm sorry. That was a lap down truck there. The number 25, that was Donald Sadusky. He's still trying to work his way back to get his lap back.
Good to see Donald still out there in the fight.
He's 2 laps down.
Still plenty of time. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he's up against it, but there's still time. I was down 2 laps last night, and I got my 2 laps back. Only to be wrecked out again by the same guy. How about that, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's racing for you.
Well, Andrew Fayash is really staying right on the bumper here of Keegan and doing it. They're just kind of riding right now, I believe. They're not really trying to push each other too awful much. These front 4 have definitely pulled away from 5th place Scott Sanderson.
Well, speaking of last night, Rudy, just checking in on our buddy Wally Tierheimer back here. We haven't mentioned him since the start of the race. He's back here in 17th place.
I just got done talking about him.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you mention Wally.
We were talking about the Carl's Jr. You were...
Oh, yeah.
Wow! Earth,
Sorry.
Earth to Scott.
Yeah, sorry.
Dang, and I thought
That's a
I was
moment.
getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing real well, though. He's doing real well.
I feel like a bonehead.
Don't. Hey, it happens.
But yeah.
Hey, good news for Nathan Sylvia. He's back in the hunt here. It looks like he used that reset, Scott, and he's back into 21st. So I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine. We still got a long way to go. We're not even halfway yet. So, I mean, there's more than plenty of time to go. We still got over 100 laps to go.
Yep, Demetrius Drelos in 22nd, George Hendricks 23rd, and DeJuan Chandler back on the lead lap now. He was a lap down there earlier. And he's back on the lead lap now, 23rd position, or 24th. I don't know. Somebody keeps blinking out up there. I think that's T-Bro.
Yeah, I noticed that.
T-Bro.
Could be.
It is. Good old T-Bro.
T-Blink.
Yeah, T-Blink.
It's a good one.
All right, back up front. Keegan. Still battling with the 3 chasing him here. Has led the most laps right now with 42 laps. Can still be contested, though. He has not clinched the most laps led yet. We've only had one driver take it behind the wall. That was David Bashan, but we still got Greg Mull on pit road.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Keegan Leahy was your points leader in the points championship, but unfortunately he's had some bad luck the last couple of weeks. Bouncing back nicely tonight. Yeah, Browder's out there blinking like a ghost off Pac-Man right now. And that's fitting because he's driving a yellow truck.
A ghost on Pac-Man. Wow. Hey,
Yeah.
That's a good
Last time I checked, Pac-Man was yellow.
Sanderson wanted to kind of tune in on his tailgate here. He did change his tailgate up. It says, I support suicide prevention.
As do
Yes. So, wanted to make sure I got that on there. He changed it up. Actually, by halfway through practice, he changed it because it was something about Justin Michael on there. Thank you, Justin Michael.
We got guys coming to pit road. One guy missed pit road, but Samuel Given, the number 18, is on pit road right now. Another guy, I didn't see who it was. I think it was a 17. He was trying to come in and he missed the entry. He had to keep going.
Yep. Well, Samuel probably had about enough of them old tires, and he is, nope, he looks like he is taken up behind the wall.
Yeah, he just had enough all together.
Calling it a day.
Guess he had a hot date and he had to go.
Well, I'm thinking maybe the admins might be talking to T-Bro right now and telling him, look, dude, you got to either control the blinking or you're going to have to take it back in the field or something because he's dropping. He's back to 20th position right now.
Had a tough week racing for Browder. He had a tough night last night. Now another tough one here tonight.
Well, Bontempi still on the tail of Andrew Fayash, but they're pulling away from Tommy Lee. Don't tell me Tommy Lee's getting outclassed here. He'll hear that. He'll hear that, and I'll get an earful after the race, I'll bet.
Rudy, I'll be back in just a second, buddy. I got to step away for a minute.
So Samuel Given, another one that's taking it behind the wall, calling it a day and heading on to next 2 weeks from tonight. Next week, this time slot here on the iRacing Live portal, folks, we'll be back with SMRL. So tune in next week. Tomorrow night, we'll be back. Oh, we have a caution. Let's check out where the caution is. Oh, Nathan Miller. That's never good when we see Nathan, and it sounded like a couple other guys involved in that one. So let's go take a look. Seemed to be our through the front stretch here into turn 1, and I'm thinking it's been that treacherous turn 2 is what's going to gobble him up here, and the truck just started getting out of shape, and he loses it. Hits that outside wall pretty hard, and I don't think it was over there. I think somebody else got into him.
All right, looks like I went at the right time.
Yeah, Nathan Miller spun it off of pit road here, but Robert Riley's going to get into him. No!
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Well, I see a lot of smoke coming from Nathan Miller now, and looking at Robert Riley, he's still spinning here, and it looks like he's going to get tagged. So he's actually the punching bag out there tonight.
That sucks. You know, one thing we didn't mention, talking about Bob, today is Bob's 50th birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday to Robert Riley. Yes. In chat
unfortunately, leave it to me to bring it up when he crashes out of the race, right?
Yeah, good timing.
Yeah. I was just getting here so late tonight, man. I would have mentioned it in the pre-race, but I just want to wish Bob a happy birthday. Bob's been through a lot, as you all know by now, and I'm just Bob's around to see this 50th birthday.
Yes, sir. Me too. He's such a good friend, good guy, and a good friend. Couldn't ask for a nicer guy, I'll tell you. And heads up,
He's my buddy.
MaxSpeedTV too.
But I just want him to know, come fall time, when them Raiders and them Saints get together, them Saints are going down. He'll hear it.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to meet me in New Orleans. I would say, hey, man, that would be awesome if you could come down. Because I'm going to go spend a week in New Orleans. But I've never been to New Orleans, and that gives me a reason to go now.
Well, we got one guy that did stay out, Robert O'Neill. He will be our race leader. He stayed out not long enough, though. Looks like he may be coming to pit road here. He's not staying out long enough to collect a bonus point, but nope. He's going to give it back up to Keegan Leahy. And
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay out there. I know that bonus point means a lot, but wow, man, you stay out there on them old tires. Those guys just eat for lunch.
Well, look who's right up there right in front of Keegan Leahy and is going to get one of them laps back.
Yep, Donald Sadusky.
Good news, man.
Yep.
Good news.
Never
root for
given
the
up.
25 tonight in this one. I don't usually root for people in these races, but I'm the 25.
And have you looked at his truck?
No, I haven't.
That's a very good tribute to his son right there, Ryan Sadusky. So, man, you know, our hearts are with him, man. I just can't even imagine what he is going through right now.
Just waiting for it to come down here where I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, you know, like I said, man, in the pre-race, I can only imagine what he's thinking right now, you know, especially running that paint scheme and this being a tribute race. And it just, you know, all this just happening yesterday.
Yep.
There's no way I'd be in this sim race. So,
Well, he was
you know, kudos to Donald.
24 years old.
Yeah, he was very young.
Yeah, looking at the dates here, he's got, I believe that's a 3/20/92 to 5/3/16. So, our hearts are with you, Donald, and man, I'll tell you what, Ryan's going to be sadly missed. He really will be.
Yeah.
But he does get one of his laps back, so now that only makes him one lap down.
That's awesome, man. So that gives him a legitimate chance. Now, when you're multiple laps down, you never know.
Yeah.
But when you're one lap down, you got a legitimate shot of getting back on that lead lap now, especially with as many laps as we got to go. We still got 100 laps to go still. 67 down, 100 to go, folks. Still a long way to go, so might want to go get yourself a beverage and find yourself a comfy spot. Well, who's on the old interview list this round, brother?
Well, we're not going to get it in now. They're going green.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was on replay still. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Noah's saying in chat there that Ryan was a big Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan, so I did not know that. That's really cool. Well, who isn't a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan? If you're not, I don't know. I feel sorry for you, but here we go. Pace car's in, and we have a green flag.
I was a senior fan myself. I grew up watching old senior. I'm a junior fan too, but I've always been an Earnhardt guy.
Me too. Justin Michael to the inside of Scott Sanderson. Looks like he is going to take that position away from him. So Justin Michael on the move. Tommy Lee kind of stuck down there on that bottom, but that's kind of where you want to be. But Chad Oxendine trying to work that high side to get by him on the outside. I don't know how that's going to work. Let's ride along with Chad here for just a minute and see if we can see this race.
Ooh.
That was close.
That was close. Yeah, it was. Almost got into him. He gave up on trying to get around him on the high side. Wanted to save them tires. You're going to have to do it on the bottom.
Keegan out here by 0.4 of a second. Looking back on second place, Andrew Fayash. That's what 0.4 of a second looks like, folks, at 180 mile an hour. 0.4 of a second. That's how far, I mean, you can't even blink that fast.
we're getting reports that Travis Browder's phone was the problem. He turned his Wi-Fi off on his phone. Now his connection's just fine.
Oh, yeah. You know, that does make a big difference. Big difference. Back when I was having some internet problems, I found that 100% true. I shut my phone off and I would quit blinking. But since I changed internet companies, I haven't had that problem. Scott Sanderson getting around Tommy Lee. Goes into 5th. Chad Oxendine in 7th. Justin Berry 8th. Craig Hawkins 9th. And Andrew Schulte now works his way into the top 10. And look who's in 11th. Brian Timbrell. Well, Tim's. Good job for Brian tonight. Man, that's awesome. Old T-Bro now back in 12th.
Sorry, Rudy. I don't know if you were trying to talk to me or not there. I had to send my mama a voice text.
Oh, that's fine. Chris Voiles 13th, Wally Turheimer in 14th, and Marcus Lambert 15th. We're seeing Robert Riley is back out there on the track. Looks like he had to use his reset, but he is a couple of laps down now, back in 26th position. But I wouldn't count him out yet. He's, he can get them laps back. There's plenty of time. We're not even at the halfway mark yet.
Nope. Long race.
Keegan.
That's usually how these Texas races go, man. They're usually long events.
Yep.
Because they're usually caution festivals.
Well, I wanted to take a look here real quick and see, being we're under green, we've had 5 cautions for 20 laps, so we've
still got a long way to go, too.
Yeah, we've had 55 green flag laps, so that's really good.
Yes, sir.
Bontempi, half a second back.
It's a good racing out there tonight, man. I was expecting it to be, a lot more problems than there have been out on the track, and these guys have done a great job holding on to these trucks with these tires as they start to fall off.
Well, I think a lot of it, I think the admins are coaching these guys a little bit, telling them, hey, take it easy here. It's a long race. You don't need to get up there and race quite so hard so early. Matt Bontempi.
Yeah, we know that doesn't always work.
Yeah, right. Bontempi closing up on Keegan. He's chopped that down to 0.3 of a second. Make that 2 tenths. I think Keegan might be feeling a little bit of tire fall off here.
I'll tell you what, man, there's some strong racing going on back here with Bob Riley. He's got some competitors back there. Bob's going to lose it. There he goes.
Oh.
Yep, they were racing hard back here. And Roberts, there it is. I was going to say he was trying to keep it down there, but he slid back up. But I think that's going to do it for him. And Tyler Chalk just disconnected, so he's out of the race.
Well, I'm riding along here and see what happens. He's okay coming.
He just lost it.
Yep, it just he was trying to keep it off of Marcus Lambert there, and he did the right thing. It's just too bad that the truck spun around on him like that, because I think he would have been all right. I don't know. He does have a little bit of damage, but it's really not.
He's still in the race.
Yeah, it's not that bad. He'll be all right.
He'll go and get that fixed. He'll still be in the race. He already used his reset, but pretty sure he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he had to on that last one.
That's what I thought.
Well, he's a fighter, though. He's not going to give up.
Got to be a Saints fan.
Yep. Well, Tyler Chalk is out of the race. Robert O'Neill is out of the race.
I'm picking on my buddy.
So the field is shortening up just a little.
He's been giving it to me, so now I give it back to him on the broadcast. It's a little unfair because he can't hear it. He's not here to answer it, but he'll hear it.
All right, everybody comes to a screeching halt in their pit stall here.
Okay, one of the admins, Gary, just fell through. So it looks like everybody's having a little bit of problems tonight. Bobby O'Neill fell through.
Yep.
Yeah, they live right near each other, so I wonder if it's the just area there. Interesting.
So.
Yeah, they live right near each other, so Wow, they could be dealing with the same problem.
Well, Matt Bontempi wins the race off of pit road. He will take over the top spot here and collect a bonus point, providing he doesn't wreck or anything to get there, but beating Keegan Leahy off of pit road by almost a full second, Scott.
Hey, we saw it happen last night coming into pit road where the leader spun himself out, so you never know.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah, you never know. We've seen some wild things happen in all these races I've called with you over the last year and a half, almost 2 years. Hard to believe that we've been calling races that long together, man. Seems like just yesterday we started doing it.
I know it.
Time flies.
Yeah, Robert O'Neill is definitely out, so down to 25 drivers still left in the race, but Donald Sadusky is back on pit road, and I'm not sure if he's trying to get more damage fixed or what. Demetrius Drelos is on pit road as well. He looks like he's just doing a tire change. Donald Sadusky is away now. Well, he's just one lap down, Scott, so he's in that position for the lucky dog.
He just got to stay out of trouble now.
Yep, we're going to be probably just about at the halfway mark here when they take the green flag again. And
would you like to interview someone real quick?
Sure. Who do you want to talk to? I'm going to let you talk to him.
How about Scott Sanderson?
Let me find him. There you go.
Scott Sanderson, this is Scott Brinson up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I sure do, Brinson. How you doing?
Good, Sanderson. I ain't seen you for a minute, man. How you been?
Just hanging in there, working my butt off like any other person in America.
Oh, it's good to see you again, man. Good to see you here at the racetrack for the tribute to Ryan tonight. How's your race going so far?
Going good. Staying out of trouble. Really extremely uneventful. We had the 88 guy loose in front of me once. That's the only real excitement I've had. I'm just sitting here riding around waiting for the end of the race to get here so we can go hopefully charge up to this lead.
Well, trust me, after the night that I had last night, you should enjoy your uneventful night, because mine was full of events last night, and it wasn't much fun, so you're having a much better evening tonight.
Yeah, but we're just getting to that halfway mark, so we still got a whole nother carnival to go through here, so hopefully it stays uneventful.
That's exactly how I was about to put it, too, because you know it's going to get wild here in these closing laps. What's the plan the rest of the way? You going to conserve and just try to ride and kill some of these laps?
Yep, just kill the laps, keep doing what I've been doing. It's gotten me this far so far, and just, yeah, basically conserve. I really don't have another plan here. I know I'm not the fastest truck out here, so I know I'm going for a win, but I really don't see myself in victory lane here, so.
Well, good luck, man. Go get him, dude. I know you're strong. Good luck.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, pace car's in, and Matt Bontempi on the gas. And look at the run Justin Michael just got on the inside of Keegan.
And the back of the field got stacked up big time. It took everybody in the back to really get going. A lot of these guys, about 7 trucks back here, are going to lose the draft already.
Andrew Fayash right there in 4th place, following in behind Justin Michael.
Bob Riley's wrecking again. Same thing that just happened to him. The same exact wreck. Coming out of 2, got loose. Somebody tapped him, and he's down below the white line on the backstretch.
Oh, my.
Man.
Well, he's
trying to get her going.
Yeah, he's going to tow it.
It's done. It's done.
I think his night is pretty much done.
Yeah.
Back up front here, Justin Michael now getting a good run on Keegan, but still has not cleared him to complete that pass. Keegan is just not going to give that up. I mean, they are side by side every lap up here for 2nd place. And the more they race, the more Matt Bontempi up there in the lead is loving it, because he's starting to get to where he's pulling away.
Well, Rudy, I brought Bob Riley up here. Bob Riley, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, man, I'm with you.
What happened, Bob? We saw a man do incidents in a row there, the same exact crash. What happened?
I'm just that second one. I got the air off of me, the first one. I just got run down there too far down off the bottom and got the air pulled off of me there too. So
Yeah, it just looked like both times coming at it too that you just got too low and it got loose and you just couldn't save it. I saw you try to save it both times.
yeah, it's just one of those things.
Well, man, that sucks, man. Well, hey, man, I want to at least take the opportunity here on the air. I called you earlier, but I want to wish you a happy 50th birthday here on the air, man. And I'm glad you're doing better and that your health has come around and that you're still here to see this 50th birthday, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here. Just sucks. I run up front all night and got involved in that first incident and tried to gather it back up and just couldn't get it gathered back up. So, oh well, we'll try again in 2 weeks.
Well, you want to join us up here in the booth?
I need to do a few things. I might be back here in a minute.
All right, man. You want me to move you back down to that room then?
Yeah, please.
All right, I will. All right, Bob.
Happy birthday, Robert.
Night, man.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday, buddy.
it,
Well, Tommy Lee in 6th place. Craig Hawkins now up to 7th. And Justin Berry 8th. Oh, T-Bro back in 9th. So since
I finally got that old internet problem fixed.
He shut that phone off that was hogging up the Wi-Fi there. It's probably an iPhone. They're a
And
big
here he
Wi-Fi
comes.
hog.
Bobby O'Neill has reconnected as well. I haven't seen Kerry Cleaver come back in, but Bobby O'Neill has come back in, so he might get back in the race. He'll be multiple laps down, though.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I haven't seen him rejoin the TeamSpeak yet either. So he may have stepped away for a minute to do something else.
He's out on track.
No, I meant Kerry.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bobby O'Neill's definitely back out on track. He's right behind the 92.
Well, we got, he's 5 laps down, but that's a pretty good quick connection there. Justin Michael and Keegan Leahy still racing it up. Look at this, side by side. This has been...
Bobby
man.
gets out of the way and lets him go.
Yeah, they've been side by side for how many laps now? 6 or 7 laps they've been side by side?
I haven't been watching them. I was watching the back of the field.
This is wild. Both excellent drivers, and man, they're showing it right here tonight because to keep side by side like that and nobody giving a square inch of real estate to the other one, that's amazing.
31 just went through the grass on the front stretch. We got a caution somewhere.
Yep, and Keegan hits the outside wall as well, so let's go back and take a look at that. That was Matt Bontempi.
I'll look to see why the 31 was in the grass and see what that was all about. We still got Bontempi still spun out on the backstretch.
Yeah, I'm right on him right now. Caught that white line a little bit. And right there he gets into the outside wall, and that immediately kicks him to the inside wall, Scott, and he comes back up onto the track right in front. It looks like Tommy Lee might have got a little piece of that, but I'm not really sure.
And just looking at the 31 at DeJuan Chandler, he just lost it coming out of 4 and went down through the grass, so nothing major to report there. He'll be fine.
Yep. All right, so back up live. Justin Michael will be scored as our leader and does get credit for leading that lap. Well, let's see if pit stops are in order here now. If they aren't, maybe we'll try to I'd like to get a word in with Keegan if he's in here.
Alrighty.
Yep, I see him. So I'll drag him up here in a minute if they don't come to pit road. Looks like they are coming to pit road, though. Now it's going to be a drag race off of pit road. Who's going to win this? And Keegan, he's been pretty good, but he had a bad pit stop last pit stop. Let's see if he betters it this time. Justin Michael already down, taking left side tires down and away, but I believe Keegan is going to beat him off of pit road. Hard to beat that first pit stall. You know, that first pit stall really, I mean, they can just drop it and go. Don't have to watch your speeds and all that. So he will come win that race off the pit road. They both had almost identical pit times, too. Actually, the front four had almost identical pit times. Oh, that's pretty cool. These guys are right on top of it. Scott Sanderson comes out third, Tommy Lee fourth, and Andrew Fayash, having a poor pit stop, comes out fifth. So let's get a word in with Keegan here. You want to talk to him?
I'll let you handle it, Rudy.
All right. Keegan Leahy, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Keegan, boy, I'll tell you what, you've been the guy out there to beat tonight. Is the clean air out front make that much of a difference on these trucks? You don't have to worry about people, stealing air off of you?
I don't have to worry about people to race is the main thing, but you actually have an advantage behind other trucks. There's a lot of draft here, especially with these cars. What I was doing out front all night was just trying to save tires as much as I can and just going the speed I need to. And my teammates, every run pretty much had worse tire wear than me. So that's pretty much the way to win, at least long run, is make sure you keep the tires on the thing.
Well, I know you've had a couple of rough weeks, but you think you can maybe get it in victory lane tonight?
Well, after Matt walled it, I actually followed him into it, so I got a bit of damage, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to use my fast repair on that or not. But if I play my cards right, yeah, I can win, absolutely. But these things always end up getting crazy within the last, about this time. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, we know we definitely haven't seen the last caution. These guys, and as you just attested to it right there, it's usually like in the last 20 laps is when things really start getting crazy. So if you can make it to that far and without using that reset, man, you did a great job out there. But good luck out there, Keegan, as you guys, I think you're getting the one to go here. So good luck, and hopefully we'll talk to you in victory lane.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, they do get the one to go. The lights are out. And I think we're going to do a little crank it up on this restart. What do you think, Scott?
Works for me.
All right, we're going to do that. I think that'll be pretty cool for a restart.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back how many times we've done that. And I don't remember ever doing that with you on a restart.
No, but I've always wanted to. So we're going to do her.
What better night than tonight?
That's right.
Honoring old Ryan Sadusky.
All right, get him going, Scott.
All right. Pace car makes that hard left, and immediately Leahy didn't wait around at all. Immediately on the lateral. Justin Michael trying to tuck down. He will into second place. Sanderson third. Tommy Lee in fourth on the outside, but he's got to be in trouble. He's got to get to that bottom. He'll probably let Fayash go by and tuck on in. Fayash got other ideas, though, as he starts to look underneath Sanderson. Justin Michael putting a move on Keegan Leahy for the lead. Side by side, coming out of four for the lead at Texas.
And he's got it here. And they're back to racing side by side again up here for this lead. And Justin Michael did get him, so I'm just kind of wondering now if that damage on Keegan's truck is affecting how that's handling here, Scott.
Could be, because here comes Sanderson. The door is open, and Sanderson pounces. Oh, we got him 3 wide back here behind him. Wow.
Keegan and Andrew Fayash on the high side can't get down into the race groove, and that's going to let Sanderson get a run on the inside of Keegan.
Things are starting to heat up here in Texas.
And Justin Michael is pulling away.
Yep, these guys back here racing hard. Fayash underneath Tommy Lee. We've seen these two have issues in the past.
Yes, sir, they do have a history. Fayash completes a pass on Tommy Lee. Now Sanderson side by side with Keegan Leahy.
This is awesome racing up front, man. This is killer.
This is, yeah.
Good stuff. Back and forth. It's like they're racing Indy cars out there.
They'd already be piled up into the wall,
Probably.
upside
With the way
down.
they're racing.
Because those cars push so much with the aero push on them. Indy cars is just atrocious.
I can't believe that these guys are up here racing like this, up here in these trucks.
Yep, and Keegan does go back to 5th place, so I am thinking that damage.
That side by side is only going to last for so long before somebody smokes up their tires, and they realize Justin's just going to get away with all that, so if they're going to reel him back in, then they'll go back to work on him.
Craig Hawkins closing that gap is
I heard.
He's 6th place, not bad.
Heard somebody get into the wall out there. Heard it again. 92's on pit road.
Yeah, I think he still had damage from wrecking there. Brian Timbrell, 7th place. Look at this. Tim's cranking it up.
How about that, huh? Good night for Brian
Yeah.
Timbrell. He's cranking it up early. He usually waits till much later in the race, but maybe he's feeling racy tonight.
Maybe the truck just suits him here tonight. You know, it's just got the right amount of grip for him. Justin Berry in 8th. Nathan Sylvia back up to 9th position. So he has really come along here after that wreck that he was in earlier.
And old Andrew Schulte rounding out the top 10 there right behind him. We haven't mentioned Schulte much tonight, but now Schulte is not in 10th.
No, it'd be Wally Turheimer.
Yeah.
But, Schulte just bounced off the wall there. It's Donald Sadusky back on the lead lap, rolls into the 11th position.
Big Don.
And Andrew Schulte is going to lose another position here to Chad Oxendine. If he's not careful, Chad's got a pretty good run on the inside.
Something told me we'd be hearing from Donald Sadusky again tonight. When he didn't disconnect earlier, I knew he was in it for the long haul. He's all in tonight, man. He ain't throwing in the towel tonight.
No, sir. I think we...
and I wouldn't rule him out either. We're going to get another caution, so he's going to have plenty of time to get caught back up to leaders. I wouldn't rule him out of winning this race at some point.
I'm thinking maybe we ought to, if we get a chance... You think we ought to interview him, or?
I thought about making him the first one, but then I caught myself in a split second. I wasn't sure, and that's why I picked Tommy instead.
Yeah.
But I'll leave that up to you, man. That's your call.
Oh man, I just don't know how to even start that conversation.
Yeah.
But
that's why I just kind of left it alone. I wasn't sure either.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll lightly touch on it, but we got a challenge up here for the lead. Andrew Fayash to the inside of Justin Michael. And
normally I just give him a hard time about the Cowboys, and that it starts the conversation with a nice little laugh, but these are different circumstances tonight.
Yeah. Andrew Fayash back in the lead. He hasn't been in the lead for quite a while, so he's probably welcoming this here, getting back up to the front now. Keegan, that has led to most laps, is back in 5th place. He's led 65 laps. And so far, nobody's been able to beat that. It still can be beaten, but the laps are chewing down here that, we've had other guys. Matt Bontempi's led 11 laps. Robert Riley led 3. Marcus Lambert led 7. Justin Michaels led 11. And now Andrew Fayash coming to the line will lead 8. So it's already starting to get to the point where nobody's going to be able to beat that most laps led from Keegan.
Got some good racing going on back here mid-pack.
Justin Berry, yeah, I'm looking at this here.
Yep.
Wally Turheimer hanging right on him.
Good racing right here. About 7 trucks right here, right all on top of each other.
Oh, we got
one going down to the wall. Yep, he's coming back up. We're going to get a caution.
No caution.
Wow.
He kept it off the track just long enough, and it looks like he is going to tow. Oh, tough break for Chris.
What is it with us tonight, switching to the back of the field just as we do? People are spinning out.
I don't know. Maybe it's something in the server or something. I don't know.
I'm putting the jinx on people by moving around in the field. Maybe I should just stay on the leaders.
Yeah, I don't know. People in chat are saying not to interview Don, so I think
that's probably a good call.
Yeah, I think that would be a good call too. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. it might be just a little too soon. You know, he's probably just here tonight to try to, I don't know, maybe regroup his thoughts from all that's happened this week, and you know, it's been really tough for him. So we'll just let him deal with his problem. Randy Fayash back in 20th position, and he's blinking a little bit. Vincent Disbrow right ahead of him in 19th. Both of them guys have been into some trouble here tonight. They do have some damage on their trucks. Matt Burkhart in 18th. DeJuan Chandler in 17th. George Hendricks in 16th. Chad Oxendine 15th. And this is where we get into some battles up here. Marcus Lambert, Demetrius Drelos, and Andrew Schulte going at it here.
Yeah, Drelos just had a moment coming out of 2 there in that last lap. He about lost it. He about pulled a Bob Riley there and lost it coming out of the corner.
Bob Riley. Chris Voiles back out on the track. It's going to put him a couple of laps down, but he's all right for right now. Nathan Miller is in the lucky dog position here, 21st position. He was caught up in that one wreck there earlier, spun it. Actually, it was his own fault. He spun on his own, but did get some damage, but it cost him a lot on the track. Let's see, Donald Sadusky now into the 9th place. Nathan Sylvia in 8th. Boy, what a comeback for Nathan Sylvia, huh?
Yeah, he was blowing up at one point.
Yeah, man, that's wild. Using that reset, boy, I'll tell you what. It keeps you in the race, and that's my sentiments about the resets. A lot of guys, you know, they don't like the resets out there. You know, if you wreck it, you sit on pit road and get it fixed up. But a lot of people don't want to sit there for 30, 40 minutes or whatever, depending on how much damage you got, and they just leave.
You're out of the race by then anyway.
Yeah. So, you know, that reset does save you. You know, sometimes you just get caught up in other people's wrecks or something like
Garbage.
that.
Yeah. All night long.
Yeah, so I'm always a firm believer in one reset.
Me too. I totally agree.
Brian Timbrell still in 7th. Craig Hawkins, he has fallen back quite a ways. Keegan, well off of the pace here. 2.8 seconds behind the leader now. So what was once our leader and has led 65 laps in the race has fallen back to the 5th place and maybe losing ground to these guys.
How about old Austin Hawkins up there in the 6th place? Is he having a good run tonight or what?
Yeah, definitely.
A.K.A. Craig Hawkins.
Ooh, a little loose coming off a 2 right there, but he stayed in it. Started 8th tonight, running in 6th. Let's run down through the field here real quick. Andrew Fayash.
Go for it.
The Pennsylvania guy here, fellow Pennsylvanian. I used to live in Pennsylvania. Started 3rd tonight, has led 17 laps, running in the lead. Justin Michael started 5th, has led 11 laps, running in 2nd. Scott Sanderson started 7th, running in 3rd. Tommy Lee started 2nd, running in 4th. Keegan Leahy was our pole sitter tonight, and he's coming up on Tommy Lee here. We might see a pass for that position. Has led 65 laps, running in 5th. Craig Hawkins started 8th, running in 6th. Brian Timbrell started 22nd tonight, running in 7th. Nathan Sylvia.
Been a great run for him.
Sure has. Man, I'm kind of rooting for him. The underdog right there.
That's what happens when your mom tunes in, man. You gotta bring it.
That's right.
Your mom tunes in, you gotta bring her.
That's right. Nathan Sylvia started 14th, running in 8th. Donald Sadusky started 11th, and now he's passing up Nathan Sylvia here, and we'll go into 8th. But he had a tough night, caught up in that wreck there earlier in the race, and has regrouped. It was a couple laps down and come back, and now on the lead lap, running in 8th position. That's awesome. Justin Berry started 13th, running in 10th. Demetrius Drelos started 26th, running in 11th. Andrew Schulte started 12th, running in 12th. Marcus Lambert started 4th, led 7 laps earlier, now running in 13th, trying to get back up to the front. Wally Turheimer in the Carl's Jr. Hardee's truck. Ooh, a little loose there. Started 17th, running in 14th. Chad Oxendine started 10th, running in 15th. George Hendrick started 24th, running in 16th. Dewan Chandler started 16th, running in 17th. Vincent Disbrow, I'll get that up. Started 15th, running in 18th. Randy Fayash started 23rd, running in 19th. Matt Burkhart started 29th, running in 20th. Nathan Miller started 19th, running in 21st. Had some issues there earlier, caught up in a wreck. Travis Browder, old T-Bro, started 20th. Not having a good night right now. He's had connection issues and somehow has gotten himself a lap down, but he is running in 22nd. Robert O'Neill, he just gets passed up there, but he is, they are not on the same lap, by the way. Running in 23rd after starting 18th. Matt Bontempi started 6th, led 11 laps earlier, got loose on the one exit of the turn, or on turn 2, I believe it was, and did hit the wall and may have used his reset, and now is running back in 24th position, 7 laps down.
So here goes Brian Timbrell putting the move on Austin Hawkins. This will be for 6th place.
Brian Timbrell?
Yes, sir. And he makes it happen. We got one spinning out down there. It looks like Matt Burkhart hitting the cone at the entrance of pit road.
And no caution.
No caution. He's down off the track, so no caution will come out. Man, that's a tough break for Matt.
Yeah.
We hadn't really talked about him tonight, and I just caught that out of my left screen there.
Andrew Fayash with a 1.9 second lead over Justin Michael.
And remember earlier when I was telling you about Brian Timbrell out here saving tires?
Yep.
Look at him moving through the field as he's about to gobble up Tommy Lee here.
Yeah.
The longer this stays green, the more it plays into Brian Timbrell's hands.
Yeah, he's taking a look here.
He's going to get him here in another straightaway or two if it's not right here. He's going to get him right here.
Yep. And Tommy Lee's not going to fight him because Tommy knows he's just, Tommy's probably
He
used up his
them
tires.
tires.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he does
Hey.
pass him and takes up 5th.
Hey, he's got Hawkins and then old Big Don barreling down on him. Donald Sadusky's catching these guys. Sadusky may wind up getting a top 5 out of this if it's all said and done, even if this stays green the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. He's moving right along.
They still got some work to do to catch the leaders, though. That last time by, Donald was 8.3 seconds back. We'll see what he is this time by.
8.6 right now.
Yeah, losing time.
Yep.
They're going to need a caution to get caught back up with them leaders.
Yeah, Fayash is just on a rail out here now. He's got a 2.8 second lead over Justin Michael in second. And it sounds like he's really kind of taking it easy right now. He's just in cruise mode. He's not really out there trying to turn the fastest lap on the track. He's just out there in cruise mode. With that much of a lead, he don't need to push it that hard.
Nope. Not with this many laps on the tires. Not if he's taking care of them. Because everybody else's tires are starting to fall off.
Yeah, Justin Michael's dropping here. He is back 3.1 seconds now.
Everybody's wanting a caution right about now.
Oh,
We've got
yeah.
a bunch of them tonight. Need another one. Oh, we had six cautions.
7.
Okay, I wasn't sure we were that high.
Yep, 7 cautions, which really isn't too bad for 126 laps on this slick track.
No.
Keegan back
I don't
into
think
third.
we've seen the last one, though.
Oh, no, I don't think so either. But Keegan back in third here as he gets around Scott Sanderson. We thought he was falling back there quite a ways, which he has, but with that damage on his truck, I think he just let everybody get out there and chew their tires up. Now he's reeling them back in here. And next on his list will be Justin Michael.
Well, back here, a little further back, Donald Sadusky starting to put the pressure on Austin Hawkins and Tommy Lee.
And these guys are 9.5 seconds behind that leader.
Yep. Falling back. They're losing time every time they go by the start-finish line.
And Andrew Schulte goes into 9th as he gets around quite a few of these guys. He's battling right now with Andrew Schulte. And Schulte does get a run on him that time. Oh, but loose coming off. He caught the apron and still trying to save it. Catching the grass and everything. Holy smokes, he was all out of shape there.
Austin Hawkins putting the move on Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee coming back. Tommy Lee's losing it. Wow,
Totally
that
loose.
was close.
A good save.
He saved it. Yep. Matt Burkhardt got behind the wall, Rudy. He's done.
Okay. Well, that's
Tommy lost 2 sets there. Both Austin and Sadusky up a spot.
Yes, sir. Donald now moves into 7th. So he's on the comeback trail here. But, man, I'll tell you what, the story of the night for me, Scott, has been Brian Timbrell. I am super impressed with the job that he has done out here tonight. Just saving them tires and really turning up the heat here late on. And they're coming to get 37 to go here in just a couple of more laps. So I'm telling you what. And we're starting to see some guys come to pit road. Keegan Leahy on pit road.
I'm sure we'll see a few more, man. Donald Sadusky almost lost it at that time coming out of 4. I'm sure he's starting to feel the tires. We'll probably see all these guys on pit road here in the next lap or 2.
Yeah, Wally Turheimer just did service on his truck, and he's away. Also, Chad Oxendine, which puts all these guys a lap down to the leader, but the leader's going to have to pit here soon, too. Keegan away. He'll come off pit road here about 13th.
Sanderson on pit road.
Trying to find him here. Yep, he is on pit road. Giving up about 4th place or something like that, I think he was. 3rd or 4th.
He was in 3rd.
Yeah. Let's see here. There was somebody else that just come off of pit road there, but
Fay Ash is on pit road. Nathan Sylvia, Andrew Schulte.
Yep. Time for these guys to head to pit road. That gives the lead up to Brian Timbrell. Brian leads his first lap of the race.
Sorry, that wasn't Schulte. Oh, and Sylvia way overslid his box. Man, tough break for Sylvia.
Justin Michael in. All right, and there's Andrew Fayash. He is away. Justin Michael's away. Nathan Sylvia is off. But this gives the lead up to Donald Sadusky now. And he's out there, and he's collecting a bonus point for leading a lap.
I think it's only fitting that Don lead at least 1 lap in this race. So my hat's off to Don for staying in there and hanging in there and battling back like he has and not giving up in this race.
2nd place, Craig Hawkins, about a 2nd behind Don right now. But these guys need to come to pit road.
Boy, look at the difference in them fresh tires. Sadusky, you know what he's doing right now? He's hoping for a caution. He might ride this out, just hoping he might get a caution.
Yeah.
But look at that. Oh, man, up near the wall. Ooh, I think he got a piece of it. He's feeling them tires.
He almost brought the caution out right there.
Yeah, he's got to come to pit road. He needs tires.
Yeah, Craig Hawkins closed right up on him now. He is half a second behind him. Tommy Lee in 3rd. These guys all need to come to pit road. Randy
Sadusky just opened that caution and comes out.
Yeah. Keegan, after he gets back on, he's at the tail end of the lead lap, and you can see he is just chewing the time down right now.
Yeah, Donald's playing the caution game. You know, Donald knows what he's doing. He's been in so many of these truck races. He's seen it happen so many times.
Yep.
Just hoping.
Yeah, he knows there's other guys out there with older tires, and one of them's bound to make a mistake sooner or later, and the caution will come out, and he's going to trap a lot of people a lap down.
Well, honestly, the only way the strategy really pays off is if he gets to run a few laps out there and makes these guys use their tires. Otherwise, these guys can just stay out and not even pit. But if he stays out there 10 laps and he leads that many laps and then the caution comes out, he's going to be golden.
Oh, yeah.
Bingo. There it is. And these guys, I bet they come and get tires because they had about, at least some of them guys had about 4 or 5 laps on the tires, and that's enough to wear down them tires.
Ooh, it looks like it's going to be Tommy Lee that gets sideways.
Ooh. He hit anything?
Barely tapped the wall. Barely. But he backs back out on the track and gets going. But that was a close one
He'll be all right.
there.
Put a Band-Aid on it.
That was a close one.
And how about that, huh? The gamble pays off for Sadusky.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. You are right, Scott. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Why do I keep wanting to call you Robert?
Because you call races with Robert.
Not as many as I do you.
That's all right. Sadusky, this ain't his first rodeo.
Oh, no. Not by a long shot. Boy, this worked out absolutely perfect for him. And look at the guys that he trapped down. There's only 10 cars on the lead lap right now.
Wow. And that's how you do it, folks.
Yep. Sure, they're going to get back. A few of them are going to get, well, actually, probably quite a few of them are going to get back on the lead lap. But they're going to
be behind him.
Yeah.
They'll be starting behind him. So either way, this is going to work out for him.
Yeah, this worked out perfect. You're right. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, look at all these other guys coming down pit road.
All right, well, who are we going to talk to?
Now for Sanderson had to back up, so Sanderson's going to lose a bunch of spots on pit road.
I don't think we can...
I say that you should talk to Austin Hawkins. He deserves an interview. He's having a hell of a run here tonight.
We can do that.
I'll let you handle that one. I'm going to go get a water.
Okay, let me see if I can find him in here. Hawkins. Wow. There he is. Craig Hawkins, you got a copy?
Yes, Rudy, I do.
Wow, great job out there tonight, brother. You're in second place. Man, you stayed out long enough for that caution to come out, and what perfect timing that worked out for you and Donald Sadusky and Tommy Lee.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay out long enough for that caution to come out, and when that caution came out, I was going to get full brand new tires, and hopefully I can get to the front and get in front of Donald.
Well, I'll tell you what, it worked out perfect for you guys. The NEPA Toyota truck there looking good, man. You've been staying up there. You've been battling with these guys. You've been hanging with that lead group pretty much all race long now. What is your secret out there? You got to have a secret because these guys, we know they're fast.
Not really. It really ain't no secret right now. I've just been trying to hang on to the draft here and, just get to the bumper and, tap them a tiny bit and try to get them loose and get onto them. That's all I can do coming out to the end of the race.
Well, you come into 28 laps to go. Is there any chance we're going to see your truck in victory lane tonight, Craig?
I hope so, but these guys are fast, so it's going to be a good one coming out to the end.
All right, buddy. Well, I think you're coming to one to go right here, so we're going to let you get back to work, brother. Good luck out there, and keep up the good work, man. You're running awesome tonight, Craig.
Thank you, Woody.
All right. Craig Hawkins, folks, ready to turn up the heat here on Donald Sadusky, our leader. And you kind of hit that right on the head there, Scott, that it's kind of fitting that Don will be out here leading. And what would be even more fitting is to see him to pull into victory lane with that truck tonight. That would be really great.
Well, if he does, I will let you handle that interview. Either way, I'll let you interview the winner tonight.
Okay. You want me to talk to him? Okay. I'll be gentle. I just, you know, he's a good guy, and I like Donald a lot, and I just, man, I really feel bad for everything that he's going through right now, and it's just going to be a very, very disheartened interview, I can tell you that. It's going to be short, sweet, and to the point, and I'm going to just leave it at that. So
I'm going to tell you what, that truck's going to be about 4 trucks wide for the rest of this race.
You can bet on that one. All right, Scott, get him going here one more time, brother.
Oh, I think we'll have at least one more caution after this one, but I feel you. If we don't, this could definitely be Sadusky's race.
Yes. Wouldn't that be something?
Pace car's off. Sadusky wasted no time. As soon as that pace car moved, he hit the hammer. Look at Craig Hawkins, a.k.a. Austin Hawkins, dive right to the bottom. But here comes Tommy Lee. Will he get a nose under him? It looks like he will. Tommy's going to go to second. Leahy's coming with, so Hawkins going to lose a couple spots on that restart. Going to try to tuck it down there into fourth. Marcus Lambert now on his day on fifth place. Fayash back in sixth. Justin Michael seventh. Sanderson's there in eighth. Justin Berry ninth. Randy Fayash, we haven't mentioned him. He's in the top 10.
Yeah, boy, I'm just watching Craig here. He's going backwards quick. He just got passed up by 2 cars right there in one turn. Now Scott Sanderson on him.
That's okay. Plenty of time to recover.
That's right.
A lot of sharks in the waters right now.
Well, he's been doing it all race long. He's been taking his time. You know, you got to get a little heat in them tires. You know, when you come out here with brand new tires like that, he's really playing it safe right now. And if it's working for him, hey, you know, you don't fix what ain't broke, right?
That's right. Right now, the 25's not broken. He continues to lead this race.
Well, I'm just kind of, I'm gonna throw this out there, and I maybe I shouldn't even say this, you know, but I'm just kind of wondering, you know, Tommy Lee's a good friend with Donald Sadusky, and we all are, you know, and I'm just kind of wondering if he may be just gonna kind of do a little
blocker.
Yeah, do a little block in there.
I was already thinking that. You're reading my mind. All right, I was already thinking that.
You know,
I know Tommy Lee's competitive spirit, and this is a season, and they're racing for money. So I bet you Tommy Lee's racing for the win.
That could be, yeah.
And look, he's peaking. He's peaking. Look at this behind him. Yeah, here he goes. Yeah,
I knew I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, I
was thinking the same thing, but the competitor in me tells me different.
Yeah,
and it's too long to go.
He hasn't led a lap yet today, but he just leads his very first one, and now Keegan on the inside is trying to get this. He's going to try to get back up to the front. He hasn't been back in the front for a while, and I believe Keegan did use that reset because his truck looks fairly new now. So I'm thinking that's what's got him back up to the front now. He's got a brand new truck.
Look at the sets of 3 right here. The top 3 are doing battle, and then the 3 behind them are all doing battle.
Yes, sir. Marcus Lambert now on the inside of Justin Michael, and Andrew Fayash right behind him, just trying to decide whether he wants to go high or low. Looks like he's going to go low. They're going to try to trap Justin Michael up on that high side.
Remember, we saw this earlier on that last run. It only lasted for about 5 to 7 laps, and then they had to give up.
Yep. Donald Sadusky and Tommy Lee battling, but it looks like Tommy Lee is going to hold off Donald Sadusky and contain second place here pretty good.
Sadusky's got a whole bunch of company now.
Oh, yeah. This is getting interesting right here. This is one heck of a battle going on between these 4, 5, whatever. And the one that's sitting back here, Andrew Fayash, which led 33 laps a little while ago. Oh, Justin
Sadusky
Michael!
Hit the wall. Sadusky hit the wall, and it led to that. Wow.
Oh, man.
He just barely touched the wall. When he did, it caused that behind him.
Let's go look.
Wow.
Yeah, we're watching.
Well, Donald, I think he already used his reset, too, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Man.
Well, Justin Michael was a little squirrely right here, too. But, yeah, that's what... Oh, yeah, Justin Michael tried to miss him. And he come over right into Marcus Lambert. Now, both of them spun, but I don't think any damage, very little damage on either of those vehicles. So I think they're both going to be okay.
Cost them a lot of track position, though.
Yes, big time.
That's the key. Yeah, we're going to be less than 20 to go. And, you know, they may be fine, but track position, man, that just killed them.
Justin Michael's going to be way back in 18th position now. Wow. Well, I'm wondering how many guys are going to be takers on pit road here.
I bet a bunch. I bet everybody up here in the front. We're out there for a few laps, so.
Yeah, we got 20 to go. And I think for tires, tires is everything here tonight. So
yes, sir. For Mr. Feelgoods. Look at Tommy. Yeah, Tommy getting that big run. That's how you do it, coming into the pits. I like to see guys charge into it's like that, take advantage of guys camping on the pits, because you can gain a lot of time in pit road. People don't realize it, you know. I've really studied it and become very good at it. And I realize now how much time and how many positions can be gained if you're good on pit road under green flag and yellow flag conditions.
And Keegan Leahy away with a 2-tire change. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's interesting. Everybody else taking 4, Mr. Feelgoods. He only took 2.
Oh, boy.
Look at Schulte. Schulte, did he just take 2 as well?
No, he took 4.
Right on. He had a good stop then. Yeah. Andrew Schulte up here in the battle late.
Yep. Now, Donald Sadusky had a very, very slow pit time here, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it was
fixing damage.
17 and a half seconds he was on pit road.
He sat there and got a little bit of that damage fixed. Probably not too long. He saw how many people were down off the jack, and he just got antsy. He got in that wall a little good there, so, you know, he probably had 25 to 30 seconds worth of damage.
Well, we're about to find out just how good this call was for Keegan Leahy with only a 2-tire change, because everybody behind Tommy Lee took 4 tires. How long do you think it's going to take? Probably a lap or 2 for them to get a little heat build up in them, and he's going to be looking to pass Keegan. Going to be about a 16-lap shootout. Yeah, I believe about 16 laps. They should get the 1 to go this time, I believe. That was a pretty quick pit stop for everybody, so I'm just kind of wondering what Keegan's thinking right now. It's like, oh boy, did I just mess up by taking 2 tires? Excuse me.
Well, we won't know if they drop the green flag, because no one's tried it all night. And, man, what a time to try it now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He might know something that nobody else knows, though. You never know. You might have tested it. If it doesn't work, he'll definitely be kicking himself later for it. Well, you going to sneak in one more interview?
Well, I was trying to decide who to talk to here. I was thinking about Andrew Fayash.
But now they're all getting waved around. We're 1 to go now.
Well, I can talk to him real quick here.
All right.
That wasn't the last.
Andrew Fayash, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, are you in a position to bring home a win here tonight, Andrew?
If we stop having pit stops, I got a shot, but Keegan's going to be really tough to pass. He's been fast all night till he had damage, and he used his fast repair since, so he doesn't have damage anymore. So it's going to be, if I can get to him, then maybe, but I got to get there first.
All right, well, I know it was going to be kind of a short interview here, but we're going to wish you good luck, Andrew, and maybe we'll talk to you at least on the podium.
Thank you. Hopefully I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Very cool, very cool. Was kind of a quick interview, sorry.
Hey, how you doing? Bye.
Yep. Well, we're coming down to the end of this, folks. 16 laps to go at the green. Pace car's in, and Keegan on the rail. He is gone, man. He is checking out. Tommy Lee got a kind of a slope start again.
Yep.
He's
running in quicksand.
He's coming down in front of Scott Sanderson, trying to hold off that second place. Fayash up on the high side. Not where he wants to be right now if he's got a chance to try to get something going. This is a good battle going on here between these three. Sanderson now on the inside of Fayash. trying to hold him off. Schulte up to 5th. What a night he has had, man. He's come all the way from the back, clear to the front now, and running in 5th. Boy, Fayash just had a moment there. It looked like he tried to dive to the outside to get around Sanderson. Coming up on the back of him. Now taking a look to the inside. He's going to trap Sanderson up on the high side. Boy, he got a heck of a run off of turn 4 right there. It looks like he is, well, still hasn't completed the pass on Sanderson. Sanderson coming back.
I think Leahy might have hit the wall there. I think he might have got a slight little tap that last time out of 2.
He could have just used it. I've seen drivers do that. I know of a couple of leagues that don't allow that. Using it to kind of steady their truck up so they can come out of the turns faster. But I don't think that was the case. I was just, he probably just tapped it. He's really pushing hard right now because Tommy Lee is right there. Tommy Lee just 0.2 of a second. Looking for a podium finish here tonight. Coming to 12 to go this time, folks.
Tommy Lee looking for a win tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a while since Tommy Lee has won a race.
It's been a while since we've seen him win a race, too.
Yeah. He's got to be hungry. I remember we used to interview him on like an every other night basis.
And Fayash does clear Sanderson now and is starting to pull away, but he's a second back. Does he have enough laps to close up on Keegan? And remember, Keegan's only took 2 tires on that pit stop, and these guys all behind him know it.
It's working.
So far. He's still got quite a few laps to go, and how much longer are them 2 tires going to hold out for him?
Ooh, that wall comes up fast.
Schulte starting to close up on Sanderson now. How
about Schulte, man, showing some muscle here late in the race.
He just caught the white line right there, though, and we know what that does, man. You've got to stay away from that white line, and you see how much time he lost on Sanderson right there because of it.
We haven't talked about Schulte too much tonight, but here he is late in the race.
Yeah. Just in the perfect timing. Justin Michael now back to 6th after leading 11 laps earlier. Chad Oxendine
falling to 18th on that last caution.
Craig Hawkins in 8th. Donald Sadusky back in 9th place. We were hoping we would see him up here for the win here tonight. It'd be a perfect way to give you a tribute to his son, Ryan, that passed away on Tuesday? Tuesday it was, yeah.
Yep, Tuesday.
So, and Brian Timbrell still hanging on to top 10, but he's got company. Demetrius Drelos pulls out. And I believe he's going to get a run on Brian Timbrell. Brian's going to let him go because Brian's actually better on the long run. Have you noticed that, Scott?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about early in the race. He's notorious for that, saving them tires. But on a 20-lap run, that really didn't go into Brian's forte. He needs like a 40, 50-lap run.
Yeah, yep. And here comes Nathan Sylvia back into the picture. And he's going to stay in behind Brian Timbrell for now. Good racing going on back here with them guys. We've got George Hendricks in 14th. Nathan Miller now back on the lead lap in 15th position. Justin Berry 16th. Wally Turheimer 17th. Randy Fayash in 18th. DeJuan Chandler 19th. And Vincent Disbrow back on the lead lap and in 20th position. So back up front, Keegan still trying to hold off Tommy Lee. You just kind of wonder if Tommy Lee's kind of holding off right here. He is starting to reel in Keegan, so I'm kind of wondering if those tires may be falling off on Keegan's truck right now.
Well, Tommy's done a good job of hanging right with him, so it was only a matter of time before I would think that would happen. And I think you're right, man. I think it's starting to happen.
Oh, Tommy Lee into the wall.
Yep. Can't do that.
Nope, not too many times, and he's going to lose that. And Fayash.
Caution is out.
Oh,
Caution is out.
And guess what? Oh, boy. This is going to make it interesting here. Oh, Brian Timbrell caught up into that with Nathan Sylvia. Oh, no. Let's go see what happened to these guys. Oh, tough break for Brian Timbrell.
This might end the race, Rudy. If not, we're going to get a one-lap shootout, but this might end the race.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a one-lap, but depending on how fast these guys... Oh, Brian did get into Nathan Sylvia right there. Just loose enough to come off of the wall right there. And both of them going to get some pretty heavy damage. I don't think it's going to be like a whole bunch more cosmetic than anything, but it's going to put them way back in the field. Well, let's get up here to our leader again. And I don't know, who do you want to talk to? Because I don't think anybody's pitting. I'm thinking we ought to talk to...
I'll leave it up to you, buddy.
How about we talk to Andrew Schulte? That would be really
Go
cool
for
to
it.
talk to him. Let me get him up here. Andrew Schulte, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Rudy?
Good. Well, you have kept yourself in that position all day long and saved it up and got yourself up into fifth after being back in the pack for quite a while. How does it feel up there? You're in fifth, and do you have enough to get by some of these guys in the front? I see you were racing it up there with Scott Sanderson for a bit.
Hopefully we got something for him. The goal today was just to keep the truck clean as long as we could. I knew that if we got long runs that the setup was going to be real loose and real hard to handle, but a lot of fun. And, thankfully we had one of those long runs, and it was fun driving then, and hopefully we get a one-lap shootout here and hopefully advance the position a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're gonna, but you got enough to get by at least Andrew for a podium, or well, I guess that wouldn't put him podium, but for fourth anyhow. Do you think you got enough to get by him?
We are going to try everything we can.
All right, brother. Well, good luck, and I'm hoping to talk to you later on here, maybe on the podium.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I think you were in with Wally and them guys, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's see. One more I wanted to talk to. Talk to Craig. How about Marcus Lambert? We haven't talked to Marcus. Marcus Lambert, you got a copy?
Got you, Rudy.
Well, 10th position here, brother. You were up there and led 7 laps earlier. Man, it's looking like you might get a one-lap shootout here, possibly. Is there any way you can get up there maybe and break a top 5?
Well, with it being a one-lap shootout, if there's any wreck past the start-finish line, the yellow's not going to come out. I might be able to grab 1 or 2 positions legitimately, but outside of that, I'm going to need them to wreck. And I don't want the field to wreck, but, if I pick up a position or 2 off of it and neither of my teammates up front are involved, then I'm not going to stress about it.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've been extremely fast up there today, man. I just don't know if anybody's got anything for Keegan. He's just been on a rail, but I know, I wanted to talk to you, but talking about him, he only did a 2-tire change. Was that in the call there by the team?
Oh yeah, that was a call that he made. That wasn't a mistake or anything like that. He just he knew how short of a run it was going to be. I don't think he knew a caution was going to come out, but he knew how short of a run it was going to be, and track position's pretty big here, especially when everybody is on fresh tires. So he took 2, and I think it's going to work out for him. It's going to be a good battle for second, but more often than not in iRacing, the leader gets out to a big lead, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, good luck out there, and we will talk to you later on there, brother.
Hopefully. See you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to keeps going to another room here. There we go. Okay. Hey, Robert's back in the booth with us.
Yeah, watching a good broadcast over here on MaxSpeedTV.
Very good. Well, we got one-lap shootout here, folks, and boy, I just don't even know. I don't even know how to say this is going to end, Scott. It's just been, Keegan was taking a chance on them 2 tires and knowing everybody else behind him's got 4. And now the tires have had a chance to cool off. He will get the restart and probably jump out ahead there a little bit. Is anybody going to be able to reel him in?
Yeah, well, they've got 20 laps on those tires now, so.
Well, we're about to find out. Get him going one more time, Scott.
All right, buddy. Them tires ain't new no more, though, so anything could happen here.
You could see him even spin the tires.
Pace car's off. Good restart for Leahy. Yeah. Oh, look at that back there. Wow. Good start for Marcus Lambert.
Tommy Lee did not go again. Oh, we're going to have wrecking.
Craziness back here behind the leader.
Schulte, look at the run Schulte got, and he may pull out a podium finish here.
No.
Oh.
They're wrecking behind him.
Yep, they're wrecking.
There will be no caution. No caution. Big wreck. Big wreck. Go back and look at that afterwards, Rudy. That's a big one.
Coming to the line.
Another wreck.
Keegan Leahy for first place. Congratulations to Keegan with a 2-tire change on that finish. Wow, what a finish.
Andrew Fayash comes home second, and Tommy Lee rounds out the podium.
Well, I'll go back here.
Fourth and Oxendine fifth. Yeah, go back and look at that big crash there on the backstretch at the end. Wow,
Yeah,
bunch of them.
I'm trying to find it here. It was Justin Michael, I believe, was involved in that. Let me see if I can get a good bird's eye view of that crash.
There was another one between trucks going down into 4 after that.
I'm seeing right here, that was Scott Sanderson that got really loose coming off of the turn, and it looks like Donald Sadusky pretty much kind of followed him off of the turn. They both got like synchronized spinning right here, but Scott Sanderson continues.
That's good.
And he comes back up onto the track sideways. Oh yeah, Marcus Lambert involved in it. Oh boy, we got a bunch of them. Oh, that was a big one. Yep. Oh, he collected like half the field back there. Okay, so
green.
Anyhow,
hard racing at the end, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Good race tonight here. It's for Maximum Velocity.
All right, Keegan Leahy, you got a copy?
I sure do.
Well, congrats on your win here. First of all, brother, man, tell me about that decision with the 2 tires.
Well, I was doing some risk management there. I really thought there would be people trying 2 tires, so I thought my best shot would be to stay ahead with 2. When I saw nobody took 4, well, that was a little scary. I really thought that the race went away, but I was just hoping for a nice solid finish at least. But yeah, to my surprise, I actually held on.
Yeah, well, that was a good call, as it turned out. I mean, I was a little worried too, but you seemed to hold off Tommy Lee and them guys back there that had four fresh tires. And so it actually turned out to be a great call on your part. 1-lap shootout at the end, and you had the start, under your belt, ready to go. Probably wasn't a bad thing for you in that position. Now, if it would have been 3 or 4 laps to go, you might not have won that. But great finish, great finish to the race here, and great win for you, Keegan, coming back from a couple of bad weeks in the recent weeks here. So congratulations. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I'm racing with Andrew Fayash, Marcus Lambert, Randy Fayash, and Matt Bontempi tonight. We all had a really good race, except Matt. I think Matt kind of crashed while he was leading, but otherwise we all did really well. And yeah, I definitely had a couple rough weeks. Part of that was my doing, part of that was out of my control, but really great to bounce back with a great fun race and a great run by me. And thank you guys.
One more question before I let you go. Just how difficult was it out there on the track tonight? Because I know we talked to you earlier and you said that, it was kind of, if you were out front, it really didn't matter all that much because the guys in the back had that draft and you didn't have that advantage. But them in that draft, wouldn't that have been taking the air off of their trucks a little bit and made them a little bit tighter in the turns?
See, that's why I thought it was an advantage, because we were actually loose, especially after 10 laps or so. So people behind were able to have a more balanced truck.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess that answered my question. Well, anyhow, congratulations, Keegan. Go celebrate, my friend, and we'll let you get out of here and off to second place there. Scott, you got second?
Yes, sir. Andrew Fayash, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got you, Scott.
Hey, Andrew, unfortunately, you weren't able to get up there and get the win tonight, but you got the next best spot. You got second place, and all importantly, you finished in front of the 2 guys you were chasing in the points. So tell me how you're feeling now.
Oh, pretty good. I can't complain. I mean, Keegan was the guy to beat all day. He just, like I said, he tried to knock the wall down there in the middle of the race and took his chances on saving his reset for later, and was a little bit off pace for our longest run. So it kind of helped a bit there to space him out, but he got back up there at the right time and used his reset at the right time, and yeah, he was the guy to beat all day, so no shame in finishing second to him.
Well, you guys are headed to Iowa next. You going to be strong at Iowa?
I'm hit and miss there. I love short tracks and I love flat tracks, but that one's very bumpy and it's very easy to make mistakes at. And every time we go there, I swear the line changes up in 3 and 4. I mean, most of the time it's the very, very top, but there's plenty of times where, maybe the bottom's faster for 10, 15, 20 laps and then the top's good. So we'll see. I'm very hit and miss at the track, and I think the track in general is very hit and miss in how it acts.
Well, you definitely did a great job tonight bringing it home second here tonight. I'm sure you got a handful of people you want to thank, so I'll turn the mic over to you.
Yeah, I want to thank Donnie for showing up tonight and hanging out with us. It was a pleasure having him in our TeamSpeak channel and hanging out with us all day. Unfortunately, he had a couple run-ins of bad luck today, but I don't know where he ended up because I know that last lap was kind of crazy. But we're all thinking about his whole family, Ryan's whole family. It's extremely unfortunate. The circumstances. I lost my father a few years ago to a completely unexpected accident, and this is that, and I mean, honestly, even in my eyes, I think it's a step tougher because he's so young, and he's a great kid. I'm glad I got to meet him last year when him and his dad came to see me race, and it's tough, and trying to keep Donnie's head up and make sure he's got all the support that we have to offer, and yeah.
Well said, Andrew, and we'll see you next week at Iowa, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You too, man. Pretty.
Tommy Lee.
Yo.
Third place there, brother. Not too bad. Now, I wanted to ask you, you probably knew, I don't know, maybe you didn't know, but you probably knew that Keegan took 2 tires and you took 4. Was there anything you could do with him? I mean, we were kind of watching that and wondering, or were you just saving, hoping a caution didn't come out and maybe was going to do away with him on that last 5 laps?
Yeah, if I wouldn't have had the reaction time of Bob Riley on the restart, I'd have been out there with him and would have been able to get past him. All night I was sleeping on every single restart we had, and of course it ended up hurting me in just like the last restart. Last restart I was sleeping again and lost a chance to win the race and lost second place, but hey, we still ended up third, which is night and day difference from what the last 5 or 6 races have been. Just had some real bad luck out on the track and everything, but it's good to finally come home with a good finish, good points night. Just all in all, I'm honestly glad it's over. It's been a pretty rough last couple of days, some stuff going on here at the house. So it was good to get in here, race with some good guys, and to be able to have a good finish to show for it finally.
Yes, sir. Very good, very good. Well, yeah, we were going to ask you what was up with them sleeping on them restarts, because every time we seen you stacking the field up.
Honestly, I slept about an hour and a half last night, so I'm honestly sitting here in kind of a fog right now.
I will give you some of my Geritol there, buddy.
Listen here, Father Time.
All right, well, anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to thank, Tommy?
Yeah, I mean, Kerry, Sean, putting the league and stuff on, Johnny for helping out doing admin since he got parked for 2 weeks. Big shout out to you and Scott up here in the booth for putting the broadcasts on, doing the edit. Of course, sounded great like normal. Teammates Scott Sanderson, Justin Michael, Travis Browder, Timbrels. Big shout out to my spotter, Ty Stanley. Had him up in the air tonight. Did a great job getting me in holes and stuff that I didn't think were there and everything. And really, let's see. Of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Sadusky family and their loss, and I think that's about it.
Well, just one more question here for you. I was thinking about it beforehand. We were talking about there earlier when you were following Donald Sadusky, and we kind of thought maybe there might have been a little something going on there, that maybe you might be doing a little blocking for Don to let him try to bring it to Victor Lane tonight in honor of his son. Was that true, or was you the racer and you saying, I'm going to beat him?
Okay, let's think about this for 1 second. You've seen me race. You've been around me to race.
Yeah.
Go for the win.
Okay, that's what we were good. Scott said, no, he says, that's not Tommy's style. He's going for the win. So.
Yep, Scott knows.
Yep.
That's right. I know you got big of a competitive spirit. Your competitive spirit's just like mine, so I knew better.
All right, Tommy, thanks for talking with us. And again, congrats on third place.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, Hot Rod.
Hey, Rudy.
Yeah.
Before you wrap it up, we got a big weekend coming up. Tomorrow night, you're going to be starting off, season 9 of IWCR?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow night, starting with you on IWCR with the Gen 6 cars at Daytona for the duels at Daytona. Their week officially starts off next week. And then MaxSpeedTV 2, Saturday night, we'll have the IWCR trucks up on the iRacing portal, so be sure to check us out there on both nights on MaxSpeedTV and MaxSpeedTV 2.
All right. Thank you, Robert. Okay, let's run down through the results here. Keegan Leahy coming home the winner here tonight. Congrats to him. Andrew Fayash in second. Tommy Lee third. Andrew Schulte fourth. Chad Oxendine fifth. Justin Michael finishing sixth. Craig Hawkins seventh. Man, what can you say about Craig Hawkins tonight? Man, he just was hooked up tonight, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He had a strong run tonight. It was good to see Austin up there having a good night.
Yes, sir. Randy Fayash, 8th. George Hendricks, 9th. And Nathan Sylvia, 10th. Scott?
Justin Berry finishes 11th. Vincent Dispro, 12th. Unfortunately, Donald Sadusky will finish 13th. Marcus Lambert, 14th. Wally Tierheimer finishes 15th. Scott Sanderson, he got caught up there late in an incident there. Unfortunately, finishes 16th after being up front all night long. Nathan Miller finishes 17th. Dimitri Estrelos, 18th. DeJuan Chandler, 19th. And Brian Timbrell, 20th. Rudy?
Robert O'Neill, 21st. Travis Browder, Old T-Bro, back in 22nd place. Matt Bontempi, which was up there and led some laps early, but had damage, spun it out there in the lead, finishes 23rd. Matt Burkhart, 24th. Chris Voiles, 25th. Robert Riley, 26th. Tyler Chalk, 27th. Samuel Given, 28th. Greg Mall, 29th. David Bichon, 30th, excuse me. And Johnny and Kerry were admins. So, all right. Well, again, congratulations to our winner here, Keegan Leahy, for Maximum Velocity Racing. Almost said something else. And tune in tomorrow night, folks, for the race here. We will be covering the IWCR Gen 6 Series right here, and Saturday night, MaxSpeedTV 2 will be covering the Truck Series. So tune in then, folks. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Was you going to say something?
Nah, we're good.
Okay.
Have a good